Ladies and gentlemen, it's nearly January, nearly 2025, which only means one thing. Silly season. Transfer rumours are back. They're here already, ladies and gentlemen. Is Ryan Kent finally signing for Leeds United? Who knows? Let's get into it. He obviously isn't. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you've all had a fantastic Wednesday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news. Before we get into it, be sure to smash that like button. International break's over. Leeds United are back. I'm back. Yeah? What more do you want? Get down there right now. Let's try and smash 250 likes. I'm going to wait until you do it. Quickly like it now. Yeah, like. Thank you. Also, subscribe if you're new as well. Quite a few of you left unsubscribed over the international break. I understand I didn't post any content. I'm sorry, but we're back now. So if you are new around here or if you're old, came back and want to subscribe again, thank you. We're trying to aim to hit 20,000 subscribers this year. Don't think it's going to happen, but get down there right now and subscribe. Really helps me out. And get your comments in. Your Leeds United versus Swansea score predictions this Sunday, not Saturday, this Sunday, I believe. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news / news, just stuff that's going about, really. Not too long ago, we were talking free transfers before Gulavogi came in. We're talking Mcatee. We're talking other Premier League players that look like we could sign in on a free. In the end, we got Gulavogi, and he looks decent. We've had him for minutes, and he already is a Leeds United legend in my eyes. He speaks so well of the club, and I love that. Now we're talking January, the time where Leeds United need to buck their ideas up and do what, we didn't do last year and get back to the Premier League. January will be huge for Leeds United. Obviously, we've got a brilliant squad now, but injuries come in and you need to bring in faces. And one face that Leeds United are looking at is James Mcatee from Manchester City. Leeds United have made a bold attempt to bring in James Mcatee to the club in January. Mcatee, who shone during his loan spell at Sheffield United last year, he was brilliant, to be fair, could potentially move for a fee exceeding £20 million. Yes, you heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. Despite Mcatee being highly regarded at Manchester City, court offside sources understand that the reigning Premier League champions are open to a transfer, giving the player needs game time and also given, they need to meet their own financial fair play rules, which, City have got so much stuff to sort out. So Mcatee is probably down there on their list, but the clubs are involved. Other clubs that like the look of him: Celtic, Lens, Lille, Southampton, Forest, Leicester, Feyenoord, Stuttgart. I could go on, really. I'm monitoring developments and have more passing interest in him. When you look at them amount of teams, can Leeds United compete? Can they compete with, where they are in divisions higher than Leeds United? The only thing Leeds United might be able to have is game time, maybe more regular than half of these teams. But he done so well at Sheffield United last year. I think a lot of them teams would chuck him into a starting 11. He gives off similar vibes to how Liam Delap didn't do as well at Hull. Now he's smashing it in the Premier League with Ipswich Town. He gives off them vibes. James Mcatee can play on the right and also can play up front as well. 20 million. Will Leeds United spend that in January? Between me and you, I don't think they will. I can't see Leeds United spending 20 million in January. Can I see a loan to buy option if Leeds United go up? They have to pay a certain amount of money. 100%. I can see that. And I think, a player like this could maybe stop the growth of Mateo Joseph. That's what people say. Or where will Joel Perot start and all this stuff? Or we've already got strikers. We don't need strikers. But I think maybe we could be too loyal, too biased to our own players. Maybe we need to have that sort of FU energy in January and be like, yeah, we need to bring in more players. And then we'll sort that up once we're promoted. This bloke would come in and do well for Leeds United. But can I see Leeds United paying £20 million in January? I can't. But, they've shocked me before. They've shocked me a lot. Next up, we're talking Glen Kamara. Talks about his weird experience at Leeds United. He came out today and said he admitted it was a weird one to be leaving so soon after joining, particularly given how close Leeds United to achieving their goal. He said it was a bittersweet moment leaving Leeds United. We were very close to going up. We probably should have gone up automatically. It was a tough one to take, losing in the playoff final. I was only there for a year, so moving on so soon was a bit of a weird one, but things just happen quickly in football, and you have to be ready. And he's bang on. He's now smashing it out in France. The thing is with the Finnish international is I think he'd be brilliant in this team right now. Imagine Kamara playing next to Tanaka. I think he'd be absolutely brilliant. And I thought Glen Kamara gave you a different option, the one that would win the ball back. Yes, he probably should have shot more. Yes, in attacking scenarios, he probably should have done a bit better. But that's, that was the problem with the whole midfield, Ampadu and Gruev as well. And Archie Gray when he played there as well. Not many goals came from, and when Gray did score, he was playing at right back that game. So, yeah, I understand moving on so quick, but it did feel like a weird one because when Glen Kamara came in, it was like Farke's third or fourth option. I know there was other options that he wanted to get, and in the end, he got Glen Kamara. We got him on a cheap, and they kind of sold him onto a cheap as well. But every time Glen Kamara played, I thought he was giving you a solid 6, 7 out of 10. I thought he was decent, but there we are. Wish Glen Kamara the best of luck. Next up, this is a bit of yesterday's news-ish, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Viktor Orta speaking on the sign, or not making the signing of Viktor Gyökeres. Obviously, Gyökeres is out in Sporting right now and absolutely smashing it. I think he's got something like 64 goals or something in this calendar year, which is breaking sort of Ronaldo records if he continues to score. I think he's got 14 games to just score more goals, and he could be up there. Either way, Leeds United did like the look of Gyökeres back in January of 2023. Viktor Orta has come out and said, when I was at Leeds United, I didn't want to pay the 14 million euros for him. Cases like Gyökeres are good surprises that football give us, things that we cannot measure. Instead of signing him, Leeds United spent 40 million euro on Rutter, 12 million on Max Wober, and we bought in Weston McKennie for a loan fee of 1.25 million euros. The thing is, hindsight is the most beautiful thing in the world. It really is. If Gyökeres, signed for Leeds United, he'd probably have broken his leg on his debut and would still be paying off his wages now. Would have a Kevin Augustin case with him. It just, it's hindsight. It's beautiful because Rutter turned out to be a very good player for us. We sold him for a decent amount of money as well. Probably still haven't seen the best out of Max Wober yet, and obviously Weston McKennie speaks for himself, but he's gone on to be decent for Juve. So hindsight's a beautiful thing. I know Leeds fans are getting very, very annoyed at the fact that we didn't sign him, but we should have signed, Gvardiol. We were supposed to sign him back in 2020 under Bielsa. Things just don't happen in football. Hindsight's a beautiful thing, and I think it's a bit of a nothing story, really. Talking of nothing stories, no, it's not really. To be fair, Junior Firpo last night got 2 assists for the Dominican Republic. He's smashing out there. He plays in the 10, he plays in the 9, he plays on the wings. He plays anywhere, Junior Firpo, and fair play to him. Hopefully he'll be back in that Leeds United side on Sunday, scoring and assisting for us. Hopefully not playing at the number 9 or number 10, though. But we've had quite a few players out on international duty, and Firpo smashed out there too. I think Brendan's been decent as well. Tanaka getting game time, similar with Nonto and Max Wober as well. A few of the Welsh lads as well. Well, Leeds actually had a lot of international representatives. So, next up, we're talking Rothwell and Tanaka partnership. Rothwell has been speaking recently on the comparison between him and Tanaka and Ampadu and Gruev. And there's actually stats here that they've played the same amount of league games, got the same points, same win, draw, loss record. Leeds United have scored 1 more goal with Rothwell and Tanaka, and they've kept 1 more clean sheet with Rothwell and Tanaka in them 7 games. And the thing is, it's kind of like, Rothwell admitted Leeds have lost their touch on, defensive solidity, but I don't agree with that necessarily. I think Rothwell and Tanaka, everyone was saying they're a more of an attacking duo. Rothwell does make them runs, obviously, but stats-wise, they're very similar, and maybe Rothwell and Tanaka are chipping in more with goals and assists. I don't know if that's actually factual, but either way, I like both pairs, and this shows that Ampadu is also ahead of schedule and could return by in December. Which would you guys bring in? I'm seeing a lot of people saying we should do Ampadu and Tanaka. I think that's harsh on Rothwell. I actually looked at now at the 4 midfielders and maybe look at Gruev being the least favourite to come back into this midfield side. Obviously, Gruev is, a very good player, but I'm looking at it right now. Rothwell, Tanaka, Ampadu, and Gruev. I'll probably start Rothwell, Tanaka, and Ampadu before Gruev for any of them. I really want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. What midfield order would you put that in, especially when Ampadu returns? What happens to that midfield? And last but not least, we're talking Josh Brownhill. This has been a rumour for donkeys, and it's a silly season. So I had a little look into it. There's no real rumours, no credibility. Basically, Josh Brownhill, his contract ends in the summer with Burnley. Leeds United have liked him over a period of time. Could they go in for him? That's all the article said. But it makes it out like Leeds United are going to really sign him. They want him. It's nothing like that. But Josh Brownhill, decent player at this level, decent Premier League level. But I think Leeds United need better if we do want to go to the Premier League and stay up there. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. I'm so excited to bring you videos for the remaining of the year. I love doing videos for you guys. So to show your appreciation, smash that like button right now. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the weekend for Leeds United returning to action. Hopefully going up this season. We can all hope, can't we? I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery.